Have you ever faced a frustrating moment when your application fails to display the error message you need? If that's you, then you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into how to display response error messages with Axios. I completely understand how annoying it can be when you're trying to debug your application and the error messages just don't show up as expected. You're definitely not alone in this struggle. Many developers face this issue. Here's the specific situation we're looking at. One user recently asked, "How can I display the error message set on the server when using Axios?" They mentioned that they see the message in Chrome DevTools but can't log it to the console. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So what could be causing this? When using Axios, error handling can sometimes be tricky, especially when the server sends back custom error messages. We'll break it down step by step to help you capture those messages. And don't go anywhere. I've got a crucial tip at the end that will help you handle errors more effectively in your applications. To display the error message from the server, the user should first ensure that they are correctly accessing the error response in their catch block. This involves checking the structure of the error object returned by Axios. Next, the user needs to access the specific data within the error response. The error message is typically found in the data property of the response object. Now, to log the exact error message, the user should modify their catch block to log the message directly. This can be done by referencing the appropriate property in the error response. Finally, the user should test their implementation by triggering an error response from the server. This will allow them to see the error message in the console. Fun fact, did you know that the first error messages were just numbers? Thankfully, we've come a long way, and now we can get detailed messages that help us debug. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach, shared by another user, suggests checking for the error response in your catch block. They recommend logging the entire error response and then specifically logging the message from the response data. That's it for that answer. Let's take a look at another one. An alternative approach shared by another user involves creating an Axios instance with a specific response type. They suggest setting the response type to JSON initially, but if you're having trouble retrieving error messages, removing this property can resolve the issue. Here's the crucial tip I promised. Always check the structure of the error response from your server. This will save you a lot of time and headaches when debugging. And there you have it. You should now be able to display error messages from your server using Axios. Remember, understanding error handling is key to effective debugging. If you found this helpful, hit the subscribe button for more tips, and don't miss our next video on advanced Axios techniques.